Thank you. Does anyone need any of the Lobos and the
Yes.
I haven't really been doing it.
I've got a lot of the chocolates and stuff.
What do they do?
Well, you get achievements for eating them and I don't know, some other stuff. I finished it.
Let me at him.
I've only got one more event to go.
This game has a lot of events.
Indeed.
Hey, does anyone know if Havoc Demon Hunter needs versatility?
No idea on that one. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't think it would be a priority. Because versatility increases damage and healing done
depends
and
on what-
decreases damage taken. So
Because I'm starting to think Icy Veins is not that viable with their stat priorities. Because I've been following that for my Paladin, and it's utter shit because he does not do the DPS that he should be doing.
versus the guide on Wowhead.
The guide on Icy Veins, and I haven't actually looked at Wowhead because with the site being hacked kind of thing.
Oh,
See, now that's funny because I have problems with Icy Veins being hacked and no problems with Wowhead.
Huh.
I use Wowhead
Every
more.
time I go to a site on Icy Veins, it comes up
Oh,
to me that
what
my
happened?
phone has a virus and I need to download a scanner to get rid of it.
That was bizarre.
what happened?
He was riding in my bike, and I poured it to the exhaust, and he died.
It only ported you, apparently.
Momentum. Keeps you going in the direction you're going.
And it's actually pretty annoying because I've had to find other places to look stuff up and I do everything on Icy Veins.
Oh, I love Icy Veins.
Well, I did too until it started giving me pop-ups every time I click anything on their website. Actually, not even click anything, every time I try to read anything
Are you running a pop-up blocker?
on my
I have
phone.
one.
Oh, on your phone?
Yeah.
I only use it on web browser.
Occasionally I use it in a web browser, but I have all kinds of antivirus and pop-up things.
No, I only use it on my phone, and it keeps redirecting me to another page, and it tells me that my phone has a virus and I have to download their scanner to get rid of this virus right away.
Well, that would seem totally safe.
Yeah, it seems like a great idea.
Yeah, I
Be
really
sure and
hope
put
you,
your credit
I hope
card
you didn't
information.
download the scanner.
No, I didn't. I immediately sent an email to Icy Veins about it, and they said they were working at it 2 months ago.
I actually find Wowhead pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I've been using for this character. Like for the feral stuff, I've been using the
Icy
Wowhead.
Veins is pretty good, but they still don't know everything.
I don't think they're the
Ones-
hardcore raiders they used to be either.
The only reason I shied away from them is because of that annoying thing. Because then what it does is you can't get
Are you
off of that
fast, little
page.
back
Like when
way?
you hit the back button, it just keeps taking you to that same page. The only way to get out of it is to completely close down the browser, open it back up, and try and close the tab before it loads that.
You guys put everything all the way back here, huh?
Where are you? Oh, wow. Yeah, you can fly.
Are we doing a cauldron tonight, or?
Oh, sorry, didn't gather the herbs. Unless somebody
Oh,
else.
it's fine. I just didn't want to use a flask of my
Oh,
own
I
if
see
we
if
were
I
going to
got
have one.
Let me see if I've got one.
Thank you, Una.
Is that like a trademark
Oh.
now?
Thank you for mentioning that, Tree.
We should put that in her player note.
No cauldron, sorry.
Okay.
Rebby, what do you need to make them?
Mental note: buy more
Oh
flasks.
gosh, I need to.
It
I
takes a
need
ton of
4 different flasks rather.
Okay, so it's basically a variety of the flowers, then, right?
Oh gosh,
Flat-
yes,
uh,
and
you
it's
want me to
not
see what
just
I
the
got?
flowers. It's all of them require the Starlight Rose, which
Okay.
we get in Suramar.
Okay, now I've got a couple different gatherers. I don't know who's got what where though.
me see what I
I'm
can
looking.
make.
Yeah, but
I
like
just added to my
most of
shoulders.
the time, you don't actually get the Starlight Rose. You get the stupid dust, even if you're at the 3rd rank.
Yeah, I'm at the 3rd rank, but I also got I just got my shoulders enchanted for the Harvester, so hoping that helps too when I go out. And
What do you have?
Hunting.
Because I just made some stuff and we combine it.
the only flasks I have are 5 of the Countless Armies. That's all I have right now.
Ah, crap. Yeah, I've got
Sorry.
6 of those and 2 of the demon ones. I don't have the mats to make the other ones.
I only have one of the agility ones left now, so.
Oh well.
I have Whispered Pact if anyone needs them.
You have 5 of those?
I do. I don't know who's talking though, because I can barely hear you.
It's Val. I have. I would still need 3 of the 7th demon and 5 of the 1,000 scars.
I only have one of the 7th demon.
Okay, who wants the Whispered Pact flask?
Just keep it because we don't have
Okay.
enough.
Ooh, but you know what I do have is a cauldron.
Dang it! I already used the other one.
Sorry.
Joe.
Okay, well I have a cauldron, but I can't set it down, or Putz will hate
What?
me forever.
No, I'll just take one for the other hour and save my other one.
You want me to wait for the boss, or would you like it now?
Oh, let's wait for the boss.
Yeah, this way it gives time anybody else that's coming in late.
Yeah, do you want to go tank for a little bit, Spine, till Steel shows up?
Oh, sure. Let me see if I could just switch gear here.
Say,
Still
I don't
need
know how
that
to tank
flay.
still, so.
Sounds fine.
Okay.
Just making sure I got everything.
This is the creepiest electricity sound in here.
Yeah. It gives me nightmares
That and the
because of how much time I've spent here.
Just sounds like the boss has indigestion. Oh my.
Alright, I think I should be good.
Not ready yet. Got a cat on my desk. Invading.
Aw.
All right, Cat is happy now. He's pulling rubber bands out of the cup.
I still can't see my screen though.
Well, you don't need to see the screen.
You're just gonna stare at feet anyway.
Yeah.
Right foot.
I have no idea what buttons are doing what. Maybe dump out the cup of rubber bands so he can chew on them. That'll keep him entertained for a minute.
Sounds like a mess later.
Yeah.
It's pretty self-contained on the top of the desk.
Kind of
Oh, I
pulls them
meant
up.
in a couple days.
Pretty sure there's a Chinese restaurant paid good money for that cat.
Absolutely not.
He's a pretty needy cat too.
Just joking.
Uh-huh.
No, Max doesn't eat them. He just likes to kind of like he pulls them apart like spaghetti, and then he really likes it if you'll take one end of it and then he'll pull it away from you.
See, that's what I meant by in a couple days it sounded like a mess.
Yeah, no.
Cat used to fetch. If you'd shoot him, he would go get him, pick him up, bring him back. It was, I don't know what it is with cats and rubber band.
All right, are we good?
Ready-ish.
I'm setting something up quick here.
I'm on the left side. Just let me know when you're ready.
Oh, those are fun to use. I need to use that on my rabbit.
Steel just came online.
Yeah.
There it is.
Well, we can start on the trash.
Is the cat ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'll know when he's ready if he starts
Oh, I meant the other cat.
when he starts
I'm good.
when he starts pushing the thing off of the.
Oh, darn it, I told myself I could have a piece of pie if Hammer Pain didn't die right away.
Too bad. Oh crap! I hit release. Shit. Sorry. On my way. It took me all the way.
Still good?
Hold up. It's,
You'll be better off killing the trash without me anyway.
Might as well go in.
Congrats,
Yeah.
Taz.
Thank you.
Congrats, Taz.
God. That was a surprise.
Finally got my desktop back.
Sorry, I forgot. Don't run away from people.
I think it's kind of just programmed into us to run.
Yeah.
So I got a question here. Like when we're switching off tanking, when do I know when to go play with those purple balls?
Whenever you're not tanking, or if there's one close enough, folks shouldn't be around us when we're tanking. We should be taking those when folks aren't around. But if you're off tanking, it's a good, or if you're not tanking at the moment, that's a good time to grab a ball. Grab one of his balls, yeah.
I don't know. He might get angry and hurt me.
Well, he's been kind of doing that to us anyway, so.
That's true.
Give him the old pliers routine.
And what about, let's say, when I'm taking with let's say I am usually ending up with like that second ad.
Right. We should be back on the boss. That steel?
I'm finally getting it.
Yeah, steel. We probably, man, it's hard to say because we should be focusing on the boss and making sure the boss is.
Well, you need to probably keep
Guys.
aggro on it,
Yeah.
but the ad is dying is what does the most damage to the boss. So we have to keep the ad dead as
Right.
fast as possible. But you're also getting the forging strike.
Cauldron. Sorry, Puds.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
for us as tanks, we're not doing a whole heap of damage anyway. So I mean, it helps, but as tanks, we should be focused, or making sure that the boss is, we're back to swap tanking. But as far as you said, he's usually either stuck on you or me, or depends on who's got what. Did grab an extra. I got 2 on me and 1 extra.
Hey,
And-
people far away, come to the cauldron.
Yep.
And what about when I'm having to tank that second ad because it's still not down yet, and then still switch to the boss as well?
Yeah, as I was saying, I think just make sure it's on us. I mean, I can tank it off, or taunt it off of you, if that's a problem. But we should just let folks, keep DPSing that while we're swap tanking with the big guy.
I mean, it's not like I can't handle it. I'm just
Right.
kind of confused, like if I should be taking both or what.
Right. It's just a case of
You almost
whoever
kind of
happens to
have to, don't you? I mean,
yeah. I mean, either you or I can try to make sure that he's taunted on me, that second ad, and take it. But yeah, either one of us or either one of the tanks should have that ad on them while folks are DPSing it, but also mainly focusing on the big guy.
All right.
so spine tanking and steel going DPS or what?
Sure.
Okay. Which
May as well.
you two figure it out.
What if we had a third tank to keep the second boss or the second ad away from the boss so that Pele wasn't getting crushed by the hammer?
There's that.
That's
Uh,
a
I had thought of
thought.
that too. Yeah.
Missing a bit of DPS on that though.
I don't know necessarily, because looking at last night's last pull, even as tanks, you're doing 750k DPS, so it's you're like Flay was number 6.
Because that's what I kept noticing last night, was that when there was still a second ad and I was having to go DPS it next to the boss, eventually I would get crushed by the hammer.
Yeah, I mean he's still gonna hit somebody in melee with that hammer.
No, I mean I was getting crushed by the tank hammer.
Oh, the forging strike instead of the whatever.
Yeah. Now that
Yeah, I was
Smashy
getting hit by
hammer.
the 6 million hammer.
Yeah.
now that you mention it, that would be pretty helpful just to keep that second ad or whatnot quarantined in a certain area.
Well, should we try that?
Doesn't hurt to try.
Steel, you want to be the ad tank?
Sure.
That would probably let Steel be in charge of blowing up bombs too,
That'll work.
as much as possible. The other thing, I'm thinking Tree and I stick to this side where I put the star, and then Balin and Mahi stick to the other side where I put the square. Because the problem that I can't really speak for everybody else, but the problem I was running into was during Ruiner, when everybody goes running in crazy directions, they seem to go, half the raid goes out of my heal range. And then we get ads and we're still running in circles and whatever. So I figure if we put a couple of healers kind of on this side and a couple on the other side, we can move, back and forth around the circle and hopefully get most of the people covered. Yeah, it's hard to know which way to run, Mahi, but the Ruiner comes out of that snapping claw of his, so I try to just get behind him, or as close to behind him as possible, as fast as possible. And DBM gives you the loud hockey horn as a warning that Ruiner's coming, so that seems to be what kills us most of the time.
I've also zoomed my view way out.
Yeah, that
yeah.
helps.
And it's easier to kind of see more.
One other thing about Ruiner is if he's casting Ruiner and you're real close to his hand, doesn't matter which way you go, just don't be close to his hand and you'll be able to.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, shall we?
I'll try to keep that ad away from where the tanks are so that less people get smacked by tanks in the bank.
Sorry about that. Ran to grab a beer.
Where did you bring one for everybody?
Yeah, if you don't mind Guinness.
I don't.
Well, my car is running a little low on oil, so. All right, on that, I've got the full count already. I'm going to do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bombs coming. Ruiner.
Dang it.
Adds up. Purple one first.
Gonna go pick up the other one.
Demolishers down.
I stood on one of his balls.
How did that make you feel?
Very
Yeah,
happy.
there's a ball coming around. I'll go grab it on the other side real quick.
I stomped them.
Ruiner.
Ball. Got a ball.
Oh my goodness, these red circles keep finding me.
Ads are up. Ads down.
What do I do during this reverberating strike thing?
He's
Stay
gonna
at-
hit you no matter what.
Stay at the pylon or?
No,
Stay
you
away
want to
from
get
other
away
people.
from it
Okay.
because it does damage.
Ads.
Ads are up. Purple in the back.
Go grab the other one and bring him over.
Ruiner.
Back out of time. Winner to defend.
Demolish on tree.
Everybody, hug tree real fast, please. Hurry, hurry. Phew.
Alright, I got both the ads.
Ah.
Hug go to fast.
Purple's down.
Oh,
Ruiner's up.
Ah. I avoided the ruiner and ran right into a purple ball.
I avoided the ruiner and ran into the hammer.
Those red things on the floor you want to stay away from if you can.
I think we need about nine more people for that.
Oh.
Oh, I missed the purple ball.
Ugh. Ran to Standard Annihilator and got run over by a ball.
I ran the wrong ad.
Now we got more ads though.
Sending you back to the drawing board in pieces. Beware.
This isn't gonna end well.
No.
I think it's going to end soon.
Ending in like 3 annihilations.
Demolish. I don't think you could save me.
There's no one to save you.
That's ominous.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Go Spine, you got this.
Or not.
I was trying to get another heal in, just couldn't.
Well, it totally doesn't work splitting the healers up that way.
It was a solid try.
Yeah, no, that wasn't bad.
I totally just realized my can opener is not here.
Oh no.
You need to run and get it?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
A freaking long hallway.
Seriously.
Who makes
you
halls
guys-
this big?
Would you guys like a hammer down?
Probably out of res range. I'll be back.
Yeah, let's wait till we die again.
Okay.
That's only 1 death.
Okay.
You're assuming we're going to die again?
I don't think it's an assumption.
It's
Such
pretty
fate.
safe assumption.
How much longer is our lockout?
We got
Oh,
another
we-
6 days through Monday.
We have Monday to look forward to too.
We can spend 6 exciting days with this same boss.
We only have 13 wipes on this dude.
I know we're
Oh
not
my-
up to 40 yet.
Yeah.
So how many people have the day off on Monday?
Who, me?
I do.
Not me.
It's also my birthday.
Oh, great.
Happy birthday, Bill.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you.
For your
Because
birthday, we
I
got you
like
some
you.
horrible death.
Well, it's not till Monday.
It's only a couple weeks after mine.
It's okay, you could be like my sister-in-law. It's her birthday month.
Yeah.
So let's try this. Try and keep the raid between the circle and the star. I realize you have to go running away from Ruiner, but if you can kind of come back to that same spot.
The hardest part I have is that 5-meter range, because I'm always getting a little note going 5-meter things. So, because there's somebody too close to you for those bombs.
That should only happen if you're in melee range.
Okay. I don't know why I keep getting this. I'm going, well, who's close to me? And
Well, when he does the hammer in the
Should
middle
only
and puts
be
down those little
there's
things that
the
look like
red
lands,
circle around you.
those you don't want to be near those because each time he hammers, those radiate more damage. I think.
okay.
Yeah, they continuously radiate damage once they go down.
Those little orange little pylon things, right? Now I'm
Yeah.
trying to stay away from the big red things is trying to, like last time it was like I hit a big red thing, a purple ball, and then he hit his little beam, and I'm like, oh, I'm screwed.
Yeah, that's I think kind of what this fight comes down to is prioritizing which damage you're gonna take, because you're gonna take damage.
Right.
So you know the beam is gonna kill you.
Yeah.
The red thing actually doesn't seem to do too terrible much damage. Generally what I try and do is move back to the edge here,
Right.
so that the melee people aren't in the circle.
Right.
And
I was trying to do that. It's just then the purple ball came behind me and the yellow thing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
those balls when they hit you kind of hurt.
But then the little green circles, if someone doesn't stand in that, then it's raid-wide damage. So we
Yeah.
do want to try and make sure someone stands in.
The annihilation.
I love
But I
this
don't
again.
think multiple people have to be in it.
Grr.
As long as one person is.
I'm about ready to toss this computer right in the dumpster.
Did you get the email I sent you today?
I did. I went through it, and I do not know what's going on here because I was playing for like 2 hours today with no problems, and then as soon as I get into this, it jacks up.
That's so weird.
I'll be back.
Are you running overlay on Discord?
Oh, I don't know. Will that do that?
Yeah, big time.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. When that overlay thing got turned on me, remember that night I couldn't do anything.
Huh. Okay.
Then again, I bet you, how many of you are using NVIDIA cards versus Radeon cards?
NVIDIA.
That's it.
I'm using it. I
No,
don't have
I
problems.
Have a Mac Daddy
I
NVIDIA.
was gonna say I don't have trouble with it.
Like my card has 2 fans.
The only trouble that I had was that Discord decided to turn overlay on and decided to make the key that turns the overlay on the first button I use in my rotation.
It's just kind of funny. It's Sal and I have this. We both use Radeons, and have, because in the past Nvidias have always bitten us in the butt. So we pretty much swore off of Nvidias, and they're the greatest, best performing cards out there, but it gives me a little chuckle every time something like that happens.
Well, let's give it another pull.
Is Flint gonna join us?
What was that? I didn't hear that.
I was wondering if Flint was gonna join. Thought I saw.
It's the other Flint.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's
He's not
signed.
110.
Yeah, I saw it.
He
Oh,
said
it's
he
more
was going
Flints.
to join us, but I haven't seen him. The other Flint. Flint Fire.
Still winter out there
So
though.
it should be everybody on one
we
ad
don't
at
split on
a
ads.
time.
Yeah, we should be focus firing. At,
Purple down.
Purple down first. Everybody should be on that one, and then switch over everybody on the other ad.
The first spawn will be a red one, and then at the second spawn we get a purple one and a green one. Again, the purple one always dies first. Because that demolition is just really hard. And that's the thing. Raid needs to stay together. Everybody's kind of trained to run away, but we kind of have to stay together. Are we good to go?
Good to go.
Let's go.
Did we ready check? All right, check. Okay, everyone's ready-ish.
Ready for more fun.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I always feel like a nail when he hits me like that.
That's because to
Bomb's
him
coming
you
up.
are.
Yep, flathead. Got the boss.
Ruiner.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Purple boss. Or dude, or whatever. Bad.
I'm really liking this Fell Devastation talent for this fight. That's a decent amount of DPS.
What's that?
It's a talent, breathes fire.
Watch out! There's a couple of purple balls that made it right around this guy.
Oh yeah, that's I have that as well. I was trying to remember which one it was. Uh-oh.
Ruiner, but it's on the lower side.
Coming at you though.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, I got one ball. Uh-oh.
Ad's down. Boss is gonna get hurt now.
Should we try and get tree up?
Can't
Watch
find
out for a ball on the outside. Like that one.
on cooldown.
Got the ball. Got a ball. Stomped on his ball.
Trying to get the balls as far away as I can, but kind of spread out. Ad phase. Purple furs. Ruiner right on the ad. Run away.
Oh, that was not pretty.
No, because we were all right there at the ad.
Yeah. That did not.
That
move
was
for
some
ad.
bad luck.
Got him.
Oh, sorry. I started
Well,
going
it's
for
because
things.
we were all there. He targets someone who is there. He targets a player.
Yeah. There's a ball, a purple ball on the outside. Watch out.
Got the tank. Or boss.
Oh.
Oh, we're getting annihilated.
Got the ball.
Hey, you can jump through Ruiner. I leapt through it.
I got
didn't
him.
take much damage. Purple ball on the outside.
So at this time, should we be on the ad still? I'm assuming, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Always.
Got the ball.
2 on the inside.
Balls. Problem with the balls is that it also is an AO. It's a raid-wide thing based on proximity, right?
Got the boss.
Why is it always purple?
Yep, that
It
adds.
knows we hate purple.
Hey, I like purple. Just not.
But you do get a damage boost when it's initializing, so.
Just not purple death.
All right. Oh, I got demolished. Jump in the ruiner. Alright, I'm gonna demolish the tanks now. I think I know the strategy we need to use now. Everybody gets in tank form.
Got Bob.
You do not want me in tank form.
That certainly seems to be the survivable.
Till now.
Till now. It was kind of inevitable.
Yeah.
So did my brazier get anybody?
Snatched them from the jaws of death.
I guess it didn't. $57% though. Knocked an extra 10% off. Welcome back to whoever just popped in.
Yeah, it's me again.
Hey, are you running the overlay in Discord?
I am not, no. I have
Oh.
that off.
Oh, okay.
I thought that's what it was doing too. I turned that off a long time ago. And it does it occasionally when Discord's not even on anyway.
Try taking the side of your case off.
I really tried to smash it with a sledgehammer. That didn't help though either.
Take the side of your case off and have a box fan run on it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's heat or what, because it doesn't even seem like it's hot. Like, you put your hands down there, it doesn't even feel hot at all. Actually, it's blowing cold air right now.
Have you popped it open in a while and just make sure it's not like dusty and gunked up in the
That I have not done, so that's on the list for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's one thing that got me on my computer earlier last month. It all of a sudden did a crash, boom, bang, and I took the old chip puller to her, and there was a lot of stuff gunked up in the what you call it, heat sink fans or vanes.
Yeah, I'll take it apart tomorrow and blow it out with a compressor and stuff.
I'm guessing it was cat hair.
Yeah, pretty much.
That problem I don't have, but
Yeah, Zeus doesn't even shed, does he?
no, he does not. He's actually got to go to the groomer tomorrow because he can't even see his eyes anymore.
Now, I'm curious. Are these demons, the ads that he pulls in, are they banishable?
Probably not. They're probably elite.
I doubt it. They're probably immune to that.
I think they're demons. I think they're constructs or mechanicals or something.
I think they are demon-infused machines.
How much fun would it be to control those suckers and stuff?
Although maybe not, because he's a demon. He sure doesn't
He's
look
a
like
demon.
one.
You guys weren't waiting all that time for me, were you?
No,
Yes, we
we
were.
got
Oh,
another
yeah.
death in there.
Okay.
We were totally waiting on you.
Please don't.
Yeah, it is pretty fun on my monk has basically the same ability Mahi, and it's pretty useful.
boy, I've learned my way back here real well.
That's a plus.
I should have summoned you, Hammer. I didn't even think of it.
It's all right. I'm almost there now.
So, have we figured anything out?
I think we're 9 people short. It's a 25-man raid, isn't it?
That should flex.
More people makes the boss have
Yeah.
more.
Tougher.
So, I'm wondering, do we need to pull the ads up next to the boss?
I was just pulling them up there so spill damage could get to them, but
Yeah.
I was trying to stay away from the tanks, the other tanks, except for stupid Ruiner.
Yeah, see, Ruiner targets somebody in the raid, so it's just wherever we are, that's gonna happen, I guess. We just have to drop what we're doing and go.
I can go get my warrior, and we can all get that 3% rallying cry or whatever.
Well, I give Stampeding Roar, but I can only do it every 10 seconds or 2 minutes.
No, it's like a raid wide. Everybody gets 3% of their DPS back as healing.
Oh.
I don't know if that would help that much though.
Probably not in here.
Especially if my warrior dies in the first minute.
By the way, I put Time Walking Ulduar on the calendar for Thursday if anybody's gonna be around and wants to go old school.
I mean, if we had enough extra tanks, oh, yeah, I'll have to sign up for that. If we had a couple extra tanks, Spine and I could swap over to DPS. That might give another 2-ish,
No,
3-ish
it
million.
has nothing to do with DPS. It is people are getting hit with things.
Yeah.
It's
Gotta
plain
stay
old.
alive.
Because they think that they can stay there and finish that cast, or you just have to stop and move. He does Ruiner, move your position. If you have to take the ad with you, take the ad with you. Alright, let's go. Bomb's coming up. Bomb's going down. Rotor.
Sorry
Right
about that.
at me. Sorry.
I keep
Same.
thinking some of those hunter pets are are the druids. I'm like, why are they just standing? Oh no, it's not a druid.
They like it.
Can we res tree?
Purple Brad is down. I'm gonna go grab Red Bud.
Lost another healer.
I got the awesome.
So where the heck are you?
Right where I'm supposed to be.
Ball rolling around. Oh, never mind.
I got.
Somebody else got it first, I think.
Ugh.
Oh man.
I had decimation, and then the ruiner came out at the same time. I'm trying to get away from everybody.
2 balls, 1 inside, 1 outside. I'll try to grab 1 in a second.
I got the inside.
All right, I'm gonna grab the outside one.
I got him.
Yeah, that ruiner. We're doing all right until that ruiner comes out and just pales everybody down.
I was
Yeah, I
doing that.
couldn't see through the boss. That should have been dead.
I was looking at my red circle, going, move away before you.
Red circles are not that big of a deal.
I
Yeah,
don't
they
worry.
really aren't.
Well, when I'm at half health, I kind of assume I'm gonna die.
I think they're more dangerous to people next to you than they are to you.
Well, so I was trying to move away from people, and then it was like all of a sudden it was like, oh, I'm right under his hand. Hello.
Never works when you try to move away. Try to find somebody that you want to kill and move towards them and save everybody else.
Put a mark on still, please. No.
Do it.
So the red ring only does 1.7 million fire damage. So as long as nobody in this raid has less than 1.7 million health, we're okay to get hit by red rings.
Okay. I try to move out to the outside.
Yeah, I mean, you still want to move it to the outside, but I think we're putting too much weight on the red rings.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I just when there's purple balls rolling and I have a red ring on me and my health is dropping, I'm like, well, something's got to give.
We got a couple purple ball. Well, we got 1 purple ball left. Ruiner's gonna be a ruiner.
Indeed.
How much did the purple balls hit for?
A lot.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Two
Problem
point
is,
six
they do an
million.
AoE raid damage based on proximity, so if they're close to you, they do a lot more damage.
2.6 million to all players within 200 yards.
Oh.
But the further away, the
I
less
thought it was
you
even.
take.
I didn't think it was that small of an area. I mean, that big of an area. That's bad.
So that means even if somebody's hitting the ball, if we're even like on a quarter of this circle near them when they do it, we're getting hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it says that, the further away you are, the less you take. But it
Yeah.
doesn't specify
so
how much that is.
So 200 is the minimum distance to take any damage, not maximum. Okay.
Right.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Then we want to basically avoid ruiner at all costs, avoid purple circles and proximity to purple balls, and then anything else.
Stand in the
Green if we need to.
swirly greens, not the other greens. And there's those 2 greens. The ones that have like a tornado coming out of them, we got to stand in those.
And stand in the big purple circles.
Yeah.
So, Zebo, you haven't been able to see about the 12 other mechanics and some of the other bosses in here. They're kind of all rolled into this one.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's I'm kind of like going, well, I'm trying to learn it.
Yeah, like I said, it's going to kind of come down to prioritizing which damage you take.
So I was trying to figure out because I figure I know Ruiner, I run purple balls. I don't want to be near those. But then after that, it's kind of like there's green things, and then there's I know the big red things. And... So after this, the reset, you guys have to redo the whole thing. Then I'll get to see them all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll get chances at gear again.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad to start over, but that Antoran High Command took us an awful lot of time to beat.
It was nice not seeing that for a bit.
It's true.
Not gonna lie.
Just got to remember to hit that bloodlust on the start and then at the end.
Yeah.
Seems to do wonders.
I did the high command today and I'm looking for raid and it just went
Way
peachy.
easy and looking for
That's way easy
Yeah.
there, huh?
Yeah, it's way easy.
What's the big
Now you
deal
can
here?
hardly make it any time around. First boss, second boss. Oh, dead.
Thank you for feasting cookies.
Yes, thank you.
Cooldown on my brazier is almost done.
So is everybody leveling a new allied race too?
I'm not leveling one right now, but I probably will.
Yeah, we'll have to get the rep finished.
Yeah, I still got to finish the rep.
Did a race change.
I am converting to druid, but that will take me a while.
I was wondering if we do some of the old school raids, if we could pull 10 people together.
Oh, okay, but as long as I'm off.
Well, we ready?
Let's do this.
Oh, wait, I wasn't
Seriously.
excited enough. Hold on. Sure.
Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Above. Sorry, Steve. Thought I had the other guy targeted. Got the boss. Watch laser beam.
I just fell off the edge.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh, tree!
You can't res that, I don't think.
Grr.
I did not think I was near an edge. Sorry.
Did the game just freeze or what?
Purple.
Watch the bomb.
Got the boss.
Ran
Demolish
into
on
it.
me.
Still, purple circle. Don't run.
I was trying to run two people.
Got him.
Got the boss. Got the boss. I'm guessing he determines which direction to go that thing with by figuring out which side the raid mostly is on in relation to the laser beam.
You know, you can just do stupid like me and run into it. I'm thinking I'm running away from it and run into it.
We all have done that, Sith.
It's like, I'm away from. Oh crap, right in it.
Demolish on me. Oh, I survived the demolish to get hit by a bomb.
Yeah, that's the way it seems to go. The majority of the raid is on the one side of whoever he picks. It'll go that direction. I got the boss.
Decimation every time. Is there anyone else who could get it?
Ooh,
Okay, that was fun.
Ah, darn it.
Are you able to taunt the boss?
I'm down. I think it's probably a wipe.
Do you think it would help if I brought up my Earth Elemental sometime during this fight?
Probably not. It would just mess up the taunts.
Yeah.
Okay.
coming.
Yep.
We might as well just go stand in it.
45%.
Oh,
That's one,
getting
yeah.
better.
It's really just about the dance and keeping up and killing the ads, because that's what.
Yeah.
But that's a brutal dance.
Can you see the fight from down there, Tree?
I'm actually up. They made
put
me
you back
brought
at the
my
beginning.
body back up on the platform. Actually, Frey is on top of me at the moment, though.
Oh my!
What kind of party are we having here?
It's almost Valentine's Day.
That's true. 42.
Hey, at least we can last a while.
Yeah, that was a good.
That was the best we've done, actually.
Yeah.
This almost reminds me of line dancing in a way.
People try to kill you when you're line dancing.
Yes, yes, they do.
Man,
I've never
why are
liked
you dancing that?
Well, I mean, just like the symmetry and the way you move with each of these mechanics is it just seems similar.
Always reminds me of, though I never played it, Dance Dance Revolution. Step left, step right, step left, step right.
Say that again.
Step left, step.
Same time.
Yes.
I want to know why Baleen and I are like the slowest people in the raid.
Because you are.
We're always at the back.
Need wings.
Seriously.
It's all the heavy armor.
Thank you again for the feast. Oops, sorry to whoever I just sat on.
Oh my. Oh, look at you putting the feathers down.
I was gonna say I thought this fight reminded me a lot about life. Every time I think I'm going in the right direction, making some progress, something smacks me in the face.
No kidding.
Oh, that's true.
I feel like that's
Thank
more
you for that.
accurate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, we finally put aside, have enough money to put in the whatever, the whole house air conditioning. Oh, roof's leaking. Gotta repair the roof.
Yep.
So what you're saying is a ball to the face is like a leaky roof,
Yes, yes, it is.
or vice versa.
They are equivalent.
Well, we've learned that you can fall off.
Oh, we knew that.
I didn't know that. Well, I didn't even think of it.
Let's see, with the majority of folks standing over here, yeah, I'll just throw that down there just for shinies and grannies.
I think I see a brazier.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Right.
I threw it on the ground over there.
So after we kill the second ad in the first round, reposition the raid so we're close to the back where the purple one's going to spawn the next time.
That puts you closer to where the tanks are.
Well, then the tanks need to adjust themselves around a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go further clockwise around the circle.
Guys are a little spoiled.
Yes, we are.
It's because demon hunters are so badass they don't need to move. Because they move so fast you don't even see it.
Five, four, three, two.
Got him.
Bomb is up.
Got the boss.
Ruiner.
Four, three, two, one.
Hey,
Ads are up.
got
Got the boss. I want to rotate over here.
Yep, once again ran right into it.
Yeah, I was right where it started.
Got the boss. Yep, it's definitely, he does that ray beam right where, to whatever direction the majority of the raid is. So if that helps anybody figure out where the ray beam's gonna go.
We try and get the raid together towards the back here,
Where's the back?
where the
Where the
ad is
next-
spawning.
Purple ad.
That means nothing.
Purple ad. That's, we'll call that back.
Opposite of the bridge that comes in. Hallway, whatever you call it.
got him.
Probably want to slide over towards
Ruiner.
me.
The other corner is the next ad.
And splat.
Ruiner.
I'm down.
How many do you have on
Ruiner.
you?
Counterclockwise.
You mean the forging strike? Just the first one.
Okay.
That's the second time I went to conflicts. To demolish. Come to me. Thank you.
Got Bob.
Yay, more ads.
Some disassembly required.
So I was wondering what was killing me. I guess he does this Flames of the Forge, which is just ticking all the time.
Yeah, that's spitting at you, I guess.
Yeah, it just says it's a, I don't know, Kilgrath stokes the Flames of the Forge, inflicting 702,000 fire damage every 2 seconds for 40
Yeah,
seconds.
jumping over the edge. That's a wipe.
You know, it's hit
Oh,
points.
that's during the construction. Yeah, that's the AOE to the whole raid during the while the ads are
I would
up.
just jump over the
Okay,
edge, spine.
Yeah, no, I was wondering because I was going, why
Just
am I
you.
dying? There's nothing near me, no purple, no green, no nothing.
Yeah, while the ads are initializing or whatever, there's AOE to the whole raid.
Okay, because yeah, I was going, I'm just watching my health go down. I'm like, nothing's near me, nothing's going, what the hell?
So we want to give it one more try or call it.
I'm sorry, I have to go to bed.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm done enough too.
Same.
We'll come
Yeah.
back on Monday.
Sorry,
We'll be-
guys.
We'll be fresh and
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you for the food and all that.
Guys,
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Sorry.
see you Thursday.
yep. We'll
Okay.
go play an Old Noir. Drive tanks and stuff.
I'm gonna pretend Hammer never died and I deserve pie.
I think you
Awesome.
deserve pie.
You
Go get it.
Bye.
You deserve pie. Go get it.
Pie R square, no pie R round.
But you got to start making your druid to eat pie too.
I studied this afternoon.
Sweet. I ended up buying Xanthar's Guide to Everything, which has
Did
some
ya?
interesting stuff.
Yeah, when they had that sale on the Amazon books, I got the Player's Guide, Monster Manual, and Xanthar's, and then they just had a sale on the Dungeon Master's Guide. I picked that up as well last week.
Oh my.
And I was proud of myself for downloading a PDF.
Awesome. No, I
That's
had
the way to start because there's
Yeah.
a lot of information.
Yeah, that's I got all the PDFs. If you at all need them and would like them, same goes for you, Steel. Let me know. I can get them to you.